What a whirlwind day. I am very sorry. I do apologize. I had to delete a whole bunch of videos so that I could take videos of the powwow to share with the kids. So I am sorry. I had commentary all throughout the week that I'd forgotten to upload, that I was going to upload when I got home, but I am sorry. I had such a cool time at the powwow that I literally deleted it all so that I could take videos of the powwow. This was my first powwow since I was like a kid. And it was a big one. It was the 44th annual Baltimore American Indian. I completely forgot the rest because it's a darn long acronym. However, they had a tremendous amount of dancers, all different styles, all different types. But of course, I was always thinking of the kids the entire time. They had these beautiful little girls dancing all different styles, and I was like, oh my God, Audrey would lose it. Audrey would be jumping in to dance with these other little girls. It was so cool. And then they did the drumming, giant drums, not like single person drums, like literally drums as large as a kitchen like a big round kitchen table drum with like what had to be like 8 to 10 guys around it. It's in some of the videos, so you can see them. There's 3 different sets of drumming circles around these giant drums, and I had to leave in a hurry because I had to go help out with the Baltimore Paranormal presentation in Reisterstown. But man, what an experience! I got a CD from one of the groups, War Paint, that was there. I don't know if you can see it. They have a Facebook page. Go like them. Go listen to some of their stuff. They were the northern style, which is different from the southern style. I like the southern style is more classical. So classical Native American drumming. This is more high pitched, and it's really, really cool what they do with their voices. And the first thing I thought of was I found my son's calling. He can shriek and bang on a giant drum. This is exactly what my son needs at this moment in his life. So I'm like, okay, we get Dean a giant drum, and we get Audrey someone to teach her how to do the native dances. And I was like, that's it. We're set for life. I just have to win the lottery and fund it all. Oh, gracious. It was a really amazing experience. There's actually a closer one to us in Bel Air in January. I think he said January 12th. I have the flyer somewhere. But even if you are not Native American, I am clearly not Native American. You should go. You should go and experience a powwow. I would have loved, there was one over the summer at a really big campground that I really, really wanted to get to, and I couldn't. There's another one, I guess it was last year at John Carroll, that one of the kids was sick or hurt or something, and I wanted to take them, but I couldn't. So I'm really glad I at least got to go, because now I know when I take the kids, they're going to love it. They're going to freak out. They're going to love it. There were all sorts of different pieces of it that were really amazing to me. The music is mesmerizing. The music is absolutely mesmerizing. Even like the simple things like the bells on the ankles of the dancers, like the way that it's not traditional bells. Clearly, they were like square bells. So like a bracelet of little square bell. Like I was looking so closely at the features of the clothing, because I was like, that's so cool. That's so cool. Like I was continually finding things that were really amazing to me. And I sat on a hard wooden bench for hours, just mesmerized by everything around me. They had the grasslands ribbon dancers. They had the more showy, exotic feather dancers. They had so many people, which was really cool. One of the videos I got was the entrance. So the folks who were basically showing off, a lot of the people were late. They made a joke or two about Indian time versus regular time. But I think we all have that. So besides, getting to the Timonium Fairgrounds is hard enough as it is, especially if you're traveling, holiday traffic, But I really encourage you. And I know that in past lives, I have very specific past lives that were Native American, very impactful things that still pull on my soul. And there was this one dancer in particular, I was trying really hard not to stare. Trying really hard, but I guess I totally was. Not just because he was young and handsome, but also because I was like, that was me. In another life, that was me. And I'm like, I recognize those dance moves. Like, I totally recognize those dance moves. But I was like, oh man, I really want to freaking dance. Don't dance. Don't embarrass yourself, white chick. Don't embarrass yourself. But it was a phenomenal experience. And like, I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, maybe I should just buy a giant drum. I don't know where I'd put it. I have no idea how to play it, but I really deeply feel as though I need a giant drum in my life now. Just the vibrations and the sound, and like, it's phenomenal. Like, if you listen to some of the recordings, like, you know, you always hear the DJs drop the beat, drop the bass. You have not heard anything like this unless you have been in person at one of these events. And I was like, I need this. Like that. I love bassy vibrations anyway, just because of the energy flow of my body. But I was like, this is like my healing temple. Just let me lay against the drum and bang on it. So that was really cool. And just how important it is to keep these traditions alive and show the importance of these traditions to our next generation. There was a troop of Boy Scouts there sitting on the side watching everything, asking questions. The MC invited everyone to speak to the dancers when they weren't dancing, and I had like a million questions running in my head, but I didn't have time because I stayed so long in the stands watching the dancing that I had to run to get to the BPI event, which was a bummer because I had so many questions. But don't worry, I'm totally going to email them. I grabbed a contact card. I was like, I really I have so many questions. Like, why do the one type of dancers carry weapons and the other type of dancers carry mirrors? Sort of significant, cultural, they're chasing off the bad things, which is typically a mirror symbolism. And then like the women, the men were all hardcore going wild. The women were very subdued dancing unless they had the ribbon shawls. And I was like, is that an age thing? Because there were some older women who were just, slowly marching, dancing, and then of course the girls were just free for all, having fun, like the young little girls. And I was like, oh, I wish Audrey was here to see this. She would so make me buy her one of those ribbon things, and I would. But yeah, it's something you have to experience in person. It really is. Like, I've seen videos before, I've heard about them before, and I knew that I wanted to go. I just didn't know why. Now I know why. It is awesome. It is phenomenal. You need to go. I need to go to the January one. I will be at the January one at John Carroll High School in Bel Air. I want to say January 12th. Do I have it? Let me see if I have it here while I'm stopped. Yes. January 12th. So, yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully, though, I'll be able to bring the children. And it benefits St. Labor Indian School in Ashland, Montana. So, if you can make it, if you're local, please come. If not, find out where your local powwow is and go. Have that life-changing, awesome experience, and ask to let them ask if you can bang on the drum. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.